Hello, my name is Raimo. I'm from Tallinn, from Telliskivi loomelinnakul called Telliskivi Creative City, how we call it in English, which is an old factory complex turned to the Tallinn and Estonian biggest creative industry, entertainment and culture center. We have one very important cornerstone in our communication and marketing. We are concentrating on events. We have decided to do things that others are not doing in Estonia. This spring we were thinking about what would be the very first thing to do, and we understood that street food festival is something that's never happened in Tallinn and probably in Baltics at all. That's why we decided to do it, because we have quite a lot of eating places in our complex, as well as street food is trending in the world as a means of food culture at all. We have very loyal clients, which are the people who are living nearby. They're called hipsters, but we are trying to break through this wall and say that we are not only like hipster area complex, but something for everyone. That's why the street food festival, we thought, also is something that attracts people from outside, as everybody wants to eat well. But we had some challenges, because if we asked from people what is street food and what kind of street food they like, we understood that people actually in Estonia don't know much about street food. In our heads, it's usually like this bad grey burger and these oily fries that you eat after you go home after the party. So we had to break the myth that it's something bad and unhealthy, but it can be also something really tasty. At the same time, possible vendors, cafes, restaurants were skeptical because they hadn't done something similar before, of course, except street food vendors, the two of them that are in Tallinn. But generally, we had to break the myth and say that, okay, it's actually something you can do, and it's actually tasty and cool, and people will come. The strategy. We decided that the freshness is the key word. The concept is new. We are new in this field. People try to taste new things, and we communicated the freshness. The second thing is that our fans is actually the ones who can be our loudspeakers or evangelists and help to spread the word. That's actually what happened also. And we decided from the moment we started doing the festival that we will be as honest and quick as possible. We answer all the questions. If we fail in something, then we say that we failed in something. And one important thing is that we cooperated with Milan Expo 2015 team, which is actually we're organizing competition of finding Estonian street food. Stage one, basically pre-communication through social media and Facebook, and we launched the website, and we just said in media that we are here. Second stage, last 2 weeks were very hard work with media channels, a lot of interviews and so on. And in social media we concentrated on questions and answers and introducing the vendors. Results, we hope to have 7,000 visitors, had actually 12,000. We had double as much food vendors as we thought. We had positive media canals in all media channels. And actually food vendors were satisfied as well as we were. And actually, for example, getting 7,600 Facebook attendees, we did not spend any money at all, for example.
Thank you. It was really tasty. And now let's hear the questions of jury. Who have questions?
So for presentation, if I understand correctly, the idea was to entertain Tallinn inhabitants. There was no business idea, as vendors were skeptical, as you mentioned, so there was not a big tradition of street food vendors. Is it so?
Our goal was, for us, it was a PR event. For our vendors, it had to be business. That's the only way we could do it next year as well. And finally, it turned out it was a great business, most of them.
What was the budget?
Basically, you mean marketing or all together? Together it was about 10,000 euros, and it was rather cheap, I can say. I know you compared to the last some of them, but
I have one question. The goal, what you said for the event was over 7,000 visitors. Okay, how, and then there was 12,000.
Yes.
Day. How you managed to serve 12,000?
yes, there were actually some problems. First of all, waiting lines were long. You had to wait 50 minutes for eating a burger, and there was even a waiting line to get inside the area. That's why we decided to do a 2-day festival next year. And as I told you, the honesty was one thing we promised. After the festival, we made our analysis and basically set out to those 7,600 Facebook friends our roadmap, what we will do better next year.
Maybe someone in the audience have a question? No one.
Oh, I can ask a question. Because I'm from Air Baltic. I will be presenting the food case a little bit later in the next door. But so I wanted to understand, is it the same in Estonia? Because what we see here in Latvia is like everybody has made a picture of food in Facebook. I guess everyone has, and you see food programs all over the place. Food is just, it's a religion. It's even a little bit like, here we see it's a little bit even more popular than sex, or food is the new black, you can say.
Okay.
Is it the same? Is it the same back in Estonia, or sex is still more popular?
Yes. It's trending. We can say it's trending. I can compare it more popular than black or sex or whatever, but it's trending. Yes. A lot of new places. Some of them die out as well, but. Actually, the good trend is that actually now the quality is in the center, not the fancy interior. Quality of food is now in the.
What do you mean, organic food? Organic or
Food
biological?
ingredients, organic, rather organic, at least local. Of course, it can be coconut, but.
Maybe judges have a question? Others in audience? No one.
6th and 7th of June 2015, you can come to Tallinn to eat again.
You mentioned cooperation with Expo 2015, and you mentioned something about a contest of.
Yes.
What was the contest?
They were organizing the contents in cooperation with Ministry of Agriculture to find the most, let's say, the most Estonian-like street food to offer in Expo Milan pavilion next year. The competition was that everybody had the opportunity to send a recipe. The jury chose out 5 of them, and the final took place in our festival, which meant that people went there, bought those 5 examples, ate, and made a mark which one was the best. So basically, the jury, the public vote was taking place in our festival.
And who was the winner?
Baltic herring, the small fish. With black bread and something like this.